I've been thinking about the topic of social media reliance a lot. I obviously do not sit in silence with my thoughts and thoroughly interrogate it in my mind, but as I'm scrolling and see something suddenly snap me back into reality, I think, wow, I should stop doing this. The latest installment has been slipping down an alt-right pipeline via Instagram Reels. So I might see a conspiracy about the Illuminati, Harry Styles turning the population gay, or a call to turn America back into a forced religious state. Days that have been spent wholly online leave me with an impenetrable headache, feeling like the static of a TV with lost connection. It's something that most people can relate to, being aware that something is putting your brain into retrograde, but not having the self-preservation to do anything about it. You can see it in the podcasters speaking with unfaltering candor about their TikTok feeds, completely repeating themselves because they've scrolled to the end of a bottomless app, or the comments in an Instagram reel about not wasting your precious time scrolling. I worry that when the trumpets sound, a generation will realize how much humanity was lost in a haze of clinically curated consumption. Not that I'm completely innocent either. I've talked to my friends about losing our summer to Instagram Reels, which is very embarrassing, I know, and it just feels hopeless. There are some gems, and it's insightful to see what the collective consciousness of the world is. Where our memes fall is where our society lies. Most people have reached the point of enough is enough, but finding something in the real world that is as stimulating as back-to-back gore, 9/11 memes, TikTok cringe, and vapid political statements is nearly impossible. Our society has reached the point of no return, and hoping for a life disconnected from virtual reality is futile. My 12-year-old brother cannot do anything but alternate from Fortnite to the TV to his school Chromebook to his dad's phone. Even now, I realize it's much easier for me to write about social media than the things that physically distress me. It's easier to exchange hyper-specific videos about our shared suburban experiences with my friends than to actually text, or more radically speak about the fact that she's moving to college in 3 days. A perfectly contrived distraction will never be used. Failure to find a larger purpose in life is peacefully married to playful meandering. Feeling out of body, tethered to something out of orbit, could be happily greeted by media brain rot. I can't remember the last time I spent more than an hour not consuming any content of any kind or discussing the things I've consumed with others. It's a ubiquitous, ravenous, lingering hunger. As much as I try to, ironically, romanticize my life, it's still contextualized by the things I've seen. I want to be the off-the-grid, interesting, well-spoken, slightly eccentric but off-puttingly beautiful character that does not invest herself in trivial things like social media and lives a life full of mysterious adventure. Or be one of the grandparents on the airplane that is able to sit and stare ahead fully without stimulus. I imagine what it would be like to not be so aware of all the happenings of the world. From my time down a pipeline, here is a pro tip. If you want to break the stagnation and easy release of internet addiction, fall down a rabbit hole of something that scares you. The algorithm will catch on at supersonic speed and your feed will become wholly inhospitable. You will have to find something else to do. Now, something I'm trying to get better at is doing things for the sake of doing them, not trying to find a larger purpose in it. It may not be my life's calling, but if it can make me feel better and make me feel something beyond headache, it is worth it. I realize it's not a radical idea to think that you, in your one earthly existence, deserve something more than a technological automation simulating reality. So much to consider, and I'll see you soon.